Welcome back to the Relaxing Ghost channel here on YouTube. As always, your host with the most, Ghost. Today we got a little magazine review for you guys. It's going to be a WWF magazine on Triple H, the game. This was a special collector's issue from March of 2002. It includes his greatest matches. We got behind the scenes, exclusive interviews, and a Triple H poster inside, which I believe is gone. So I don't think I remember which poster it was, but here's the back. Shot of Triple H on SmackDown. This is kind of going to be like, I've done the WrestleMania book review and the unscripted book. So I think this will be a little bit better if I just hold it. So we got a cigarette ad. Here's our Shop Zone deals. Different bobbleheads. We got WWF Action VHS. Here's our table of contents. And they kind of break it up, into different sections. So you'll do a little bit, then you'll see his greatest matches, and then, another interview. Here's what I like going back and looking at are all the titles. You got the Hardcore Tag, IC, Women's, European, Light Heavyweight. Then, really cool stuff. So we got the first of his greatest matches here. The Street Fight versus Cactus Jack. Really, really awesome match. I absolutely loved it. One of my favorite Rumbles as well. So we got Rebuilding the Game, another part of the interview here. This was focused mainly on Triple H's injury at the time, returning from that torn quad. Got a WrestleMania 18 ad. More of that interview here. Some of Triple H's different moments there with DX. Judgment Day 2000 versus The Rock in the Iron Man match. Awesome match. Here we got some Triple H merch. Really cool. Got Triple H's parents. I believe his niece and nephew here. Some Bite This. We got the Saga of Triple H. 4-time WWE Heavyweight Champion. So here I found pretty interesting, a little timeline of Triple H. From his debut, his first pay-per-view, defeating Bob Holly, lasting nearly 50 minutes in the Rumble, winning the first IC title. China becomes the bodyguard. Here we go to Hell in a Cell versus No Way Out versus Cactus Jack, sorry. They go over SummerSlam 97. Another shot with the title and Mr. McMahon. DX SummerSlam 98. Joining the corporate ministry. Here we got some DVD ads. Really cool to see some of these ads. $14.95 for the VHS. $24.95 for the DVD. And it's pretty much flipped now. Like, this is now DVD price and this is Blu-ray price. Really strange that, the price of the DVDs never really changed. You got SummerSlam, Unforgiven, Invasion, Taker DVD. So they almost put the same ad twice, pretty much. They pretty much did. Got Triple H and Stephanie. Some more of the timeline there. More of the timeline here. Here's a great shot of that pedigree into the thumbtacks. Wow. And here we have the more of the timeline. Defeating Taz in a match between the WWF and ECW champion. We got a battle with Stone Cold with the Survivor Series 2000. Although they showed a picture from, I believe, No Way Out 2001. So this is all... I like this kind of stuff. Great shot there of Austin and Triple H from Backlash 2001. A shot of Triple H with the hammer. And here's the interview with Triple H. Just a little Q&A. Triple H and a Hummer. So Triple H is one of my favorites of all time. He could possibly be my favorite. This was really cool for me to get back in the day. I've had this forever. You know, here's a very long interview here with Triple H. And this is kind of what happens to, you know, magazines over the years. Then we have Triple H, the different guys backstage asking about their thoughts on Triple H and things like that. Just Incredible, recently arrested. Wow. Jericho, you got Dean Malenko, Boss Man, Stevie Richards, Crash Holly, Trish. There we got X-Pac, Matt Hardy, Scotty 2 Hotty. We got Austin joining up with Triple H night after WrestleMania 17, DDP. Stone Cold Steve Austin and William Regal. Here we have the home of the game. Really cool. I'm not sure, you know, if Triple H still lives here, but I'm guessing he does. Here we got Triple H's home entertainment center, where he watches all his wrestling DVDs. This is what I really like. You got a Slammy there. You got the WWF title. You got some probably bodybuilding stuff. A classic Intercontinental title. That WrestleMania Insider's book, which I've been looking for. You got a TV guide, a SmackDown figure, coffee mugs, all kind of different gear. And he's reading some kind of magazine. So it's really funny to look back at some of these pictures and see like the old computers and things like that. But I like seeing like all his, you know, titles and awards and things. You know, probably seeing his house now, it's a lot different. This was back, you know, 16 years ago. I'm guessing, you know, he has a room dedicated to this stuff now. And you see his office on, you know, the WWE Network, where he has, you know, all the WWF championships from the early days with Bruno and Buddy Rogers to the current spinner titles and the current WWE championships. So another one of the greatest Triple H matches, Last Man Standing versus Jericho. Awesome Last Man Standing match. Fully Loaded 2000. Not many people talk about that show. It's one of my favorite shows no one talks about. And one day I hope to review that in the Attitude Era review series. I know I've been kind of slacking on that, but you know, if you guys enjoy the standard DVD reviews or you enjoy the Attitude Era reviews, it's all the same for me. I love doing them both. Here we got Sunday Night Heat. Little lad here, WWF New York. One of my favorite all-time matches, No Way Out 2001. there's that same shot I was talking about earlier. This was a 2 out of 3 falls match. It was one of Austin's comeback matches after, spinal surgery and neck surgery and all that. Right before WrestleMania 17, so the business is at its peak. Really, really good cage match. Got a cool shot of Motorhead, Lemmy. Various shots here. Another greatest match here. No DQ match versus The Undertaker, WrestleMania 17. I don't think it was a no DQ match. It was just a regular match that turned into all this chaos. Tombstone City. Play the game. So, which Federation Hall of Famer trained Triple H? Killer Kowalski. Triple H used to have entrance music written by which classical composer? I believe it was the Beethoven. Which hard rock band recorded Triple H's most recent entrance music? Motorhead. At which pay-per-view event was the McMahon-Helmsley era born? Armageddon 99. Who did Triple H defeat in 96? Mark Miro. Prior to joining the Federation, Triple H had originally competed under what name? Tara Rison and Jean-Paul Levesque. I think they're talking about B. Triple H scored his first victory over The Rock at... Be Fully Loaded 98? Might be Fully Loaded 98. That's weird. What was Fully Loaded 98? The 2 out of 3 falls. So I'm guessing it was SummerSlam. Yeah, that Fully Loaded 98 was 2 out of 3 falls, and it ended before the time limit. So it was pretty much a draw. Triple H won at SummerSlam, so I'm going with B. Triple H's only 2 WrestleMania losses in 6 appearances occurred against Undertaker and Ultimate Warrior. By now, it's much harder. Which one of the following did Triple H not defeat for the heavyweight title? Vince McMahon. Triple H never defeated Vince for the title. He defeated Big Show, and he didn't defeat Austin for the title either. So it's A and C. Triple H never beat Austin for a title. In 2000, Triple H retained the Federation Heavyweight Championship by pinfall at 3 consecutive pay-per-views. Who was the only champion to top this feat? Hogan or Diesel? I'm guessing Diesel. He did it at 4. What weapon is the game? Sledgehammer. And we got more here. Triple H with the title. So which one was that? 7. B. SummerSlam. And 9. C. Stone Cold. Triple H didn't defeat McMahon for the title either. At the 2000 Rumble, Triple H competed against Cactus Jack in a street fight. Hunter waged his first Federation feud against which individual? Henry Godwin. The Cerebral Assassin made a 99 appearance on which popular sitcom? Did Drew Carey show? Under a previous identity, Triple H made his one and only WCW pay-per-view appearance at Starrcade. Who was his opponent? Alex Wright. How many times has Triple H been Federation Champion? 14. Around this time, I believe it was 4. Triple H and Stone Cold Steve Austin lost the tag team gold to the duo of Chris Jericho and... he doesn't exist today. but it is Chris Benoit. Ask him that question in today. Name the only pay-per-view event at which Mick Foley defeated Triple H. SummerSlam 97. Triple H became the King of the Ring, and Mick Foley was not at Backlash. Triple H first met Austin in a ring at which event? It was one of the In Your House shows. It might be Buried Alive. It might even be Revenge of the Taker. I'm not sure. Triple H was put out of action last summer due to an injury of which muscle? The quadricep. So here we go, guys. Watch Raw Mondays every Monday at 9 p.m. on the new TNN. There we got the final shot. Let me know your thoughts on this, guys. This was really fun to go back and watch or look through. Let me know your thoughts. If you guys have any cool magazines, be sure to comment down below. We'll talk to you later. Peace.